The ranch had been in my family for 5 generations, a 200-year-old spread of 300 acres in the heart of Cedar Valley. The house, a weathered but sturdy log cabin, sat on a rise overlooking rolling pastures and a creek that never ran dry. My great-great-grandfather built it, and every board held a story, births, deaths, and everything in between. I'd spent my life here, raising cattle, mending fences, and keeping the land as it was meant to be. Cedar Valley Estates, the shiny new subdivision across the county road, had other ideas. The HOA, led by Karen Whitaker, had been after my land since they broke ground 2 years ago. Their gated community of cookie-cutter mansions didn't mesh with my barbed wire fences and grazing Angus. Karen, a real estate developer turned HOA president, was relentless. She'd show up unannounced, her Lexus kicking up dust on my driveway, offering cash to retire comfortably and modernize the valley. I'd politely decline, citing my family's legacy. She'd smile, all teeth, and leave. But I knew she wasn't done. It started small. Karen's HOA sent letters claiming my barn's peeling paint was a visual nuisance. Then came fines for excessive livestock noise, despite my ranch predating their subdivision by centuries. I ignored them. My property wasn't under their jurisdiction. The county agreed, dismissing their complaints. Karen didn't take kindly to that. In August, things got ugly. I was in the barn, checking a heifer due to calve, when Karen pulled up. She wasn't alone this time. 2 men in suits flanked her, one carrying a briefcase, the other a tablet. I stepped outside, wiping my hands on my jeans. "What now, Karen?" She didn't waste time. "I'm offering $2 million for your land. Final offer. Sign today or we'll make things difficult." I laughed. "This ranch isn't for sale. Never will be. You know that." Her face tightened. "You're holding back progress. This valley could be a paradise. Golf courses, luxury homes. Your cows are a blight." "Cows built this valley," I said. "Take your offer and go." She nodded to the man with the briefcase, who handed me a document. It was a forged deed, claiming my ranch had been sold to her development company. "Sign the acknowledgement," she said, "or we'll seize it through eminent domain." I tore the paper in half. "Get off my land." That's when she pulled the gun. A snub-nosed revolver, small but deadly, aimed at my chest. Her men stepped back, surprised. "Sign it," she hissed, "or I'll make sure you don't walk away." I'm no stranger to firearms. I've hunted since I was 10, taught my kids gun safety, and keep a shotgun in the house for coyotes. But I wasn't armed, and Karen's eyes had a wild glint. I raised my hand slowly. "You don't want to do this," I said. "Put it down." She didn't. Instead, she stepped closer, the barrel steady. "Last chance." My mind raced. The barn security camera, installed after last year's cattle theft, was recording. My phone, in my pocket, was set to live stream to my daughter in town if I hit the panic button. I just needed time. "Karen," I said, "you're breaking half a dozen laws. Threatening me won't get you my land. It'll get you jail." She laughed, a sharp, nervous sound. "I own this county. No one's touching me." That was her mistake. Cedar Valley's small, and I know everyone. Sheriff, judge, even the mayor. Karen was an outsider, banking on money to buy loyalty. I shifted my weight, inching toward the barn door. "You sure about that?" Her grip faltered just for a second. I lunged, grabbing her wrist and twisting the gun upward. It fired, the shot echoing off the hills. Her men froze, unsure what to do. I pinned her arm, forcing the revolver to the ground. She screamed, clawing at me, but I'm 6 feet 2 inches and built from years of hauling hay. She didn't stand a chance. I kicked the gun away and held her until my ranch hand, Miguel, ran over from the bunkhouse. "Call Sheriff Daniels," I told him. Miguel nodded, already dialing. Karen's men bolted for the Lexus, but I'd memorized their plates. Daniels arrived in 10 minutes, lights flashing. I showed him the camera footage, the forged deed, and the gun, now safely in a plastic bag. Karen was sobbing, claiming self-defense. He attacked me, she wailed. The sheriff wasn't buying it. He cuffed her and read her rights while her men, caught a mile down the road, spilled everything. Karen had paid them to forge the deed and intimidate me. The fallout was swift. Karen faced charges, assault with a deadly weapon, forgery, and attempted extortion. Her development company dropped her, and the HOA ousted her unanimously. The forged deed was voided, and my ranch stayed mine. Neighbors I hadn't spoken to in years brought casseroles and offered support. The county prosecutor, a friend from high school, pushed for the maximum penalty. Karen's trial is next month, but her lawyers are already pleading out. I'm back to my routine, feeding cattle, fixing fences, watching the sunset from my porch. The ranch is quiet again, save for the lowing of cows and the hum of crickets. Karen's Lexus is gone, her house for sale. I don't know who'll buy it, but I hope they're better neighbors. If not, I've got cameras, a shotgun, and a valley full of folks who've got my back. This land's been ours for 200 years. No one's taking it, not while I'm still breathing.